Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Wisdom Corner. I am Rashida Costa. Hope everybody's doing well and everybody's staying safe out there. Today I want to talk about consistency, the importance of consistency. Oftentimes we have goals, we have things that we want to do, things that we want to accomplish, but we don't accomplish those goals. Why? Because we're inconsistent. We are fucking inconsistent. See, the problem is you can't get anywhere with inconsistency. I don't care how good you are, how great you are. It doesn't really matter if you're inconsistent. You're just not going to execute in whatever your goals are. Whatever it is you want to accomplish and you're inconsistent, you're just not going to get it done. A perfect example for me, I personally do not like working out. I hate exercising. All my life, I've always been on the thinner side. To be quite frank, I've always been skinny growing up, my whole life. And as I got older, I gained a little bit here and a little bit there, but I'm still on the thinner side. So I've never really had to exercise. I've just kind of, gotten away with eating like crap pretty much. So, it's like I notice, all right, your girl is getting up there in age. And so, of course, I'm probably could benefit from exercising here or there. And I thought about, getting an active workout program. And I planned this over and over every year. Yeah, how about you have the New Year's resolution and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Only for another year to go by and you haven't done shit. How many of you guys are guilty of that? Yeah, you're me over here raising my hand. Guilty. And one of those things I've always wanted to do every single year, I put on my New Year's resolution, I'm going to get on an active workout program. It doesn't happen. So I'm talking about, this is what I mean. You want to have something done, you have to be consistent. I will work out for 2 or 3 days, then I don't do it for another 4 days, then I try it again. I'm kind of a little bit lackadaisical. So it doesn't work. It does not work in my favor. Before you know it, the workout program, quote unquote, goes to shit and I just forget about it. Okay? Well, of course, I'm not walking around, looking all fat. So probably it's not at the forefront of my mind, and I'm not fat shaming anyone. Just to be clear, you can get on a workout program, not necessarily, because of a physical thing. It can also be health. You want to stay in your best shape. Let's be honest here. We have all sort of different health conditions that you could benefit from getting good exercise. So it's not all about your physical appearance. I'm not that vain. Okay, so let's just be clear before anyone get in their feelings thinking I'm fat shaming anyone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there are many benefits. Okay, there are a lot of benefits to exercising, staying on an active workout program that we can benefit. That's not necessarily superficial. Okay, so whether it be an exercise program, for me, that's what it is. For you, it could be whatever, something else. Maybe you want to write a book, you want to, I don't know, paint a picture, take up a new hobby, play tennis, something, whatever it is that you choose to do. Consistency is key. And to me, I find that in order for you to achieve consistency, you need 2 things. And those 2 things are focus and discipline. You have to be focused and you have to be disciplined, guys. Once you have focus and you are disciplined, from there, you just have to be actionable. And when you're actionable, you're ready to, get in gear and you're on your way. Okay, but until you have those 2 things, until you're focused and until you have the discipline to execute, it's just not going to happen. It's just plain wishful thinking. You have to be clear and concise in what your goals are, what it is you want, what is your why. Is it important? If it's not important to you, that's another thing. That's going back to me talking about exercising. That's not really that, on my bucket list. I have a ton of stuff on my bucket list. And, exercising is not really at my top list of things that I prioritize, to be honest. So therefore, it's easy for me to kind of fall back on it. Why? Because it's really not that important to me. So that's what I mean. Whatever it is, you have to make sure that it's important to you. It's life or death. You have to get it done. If you don't get it done, what's going to happen if you don't get it done? And you really have to hold yourself to a consequence of this is what's going to happen if this does not happen. I have to make this happen or else. I have to make this happen or else. If this does not happen, this is what happens. It can't just be, oh, well, if I don't do it, fuck it. No, you have to have some kind of accountability. This is where consequential thinking comes in. Okay, you have to consequence yourself if you do not achieve said goal. Okay, it's just like going on some kind of a reward program. You reward yourself when you do great, right? I mean, I know I do. So the same way you reward yourself for doing good is the same way you consequence yourself when you fail yourself. You don't show up for yourself. How easy is it for us? We're consistent with going to work when we're supposed to go to work, right? We're consistent with going out to eat with our friends, going wherever it is. We're consistent with doing everything that we commit to other people in doing. We commit to other things in doing, but we're just not consistent when it comes to showing up for ourselves. And that's a problem. That is a real problem, you guys. Why can't we be consistent with our commitment to ourselves? Are we not worth that? So that's another thing. You stand in the mirror and you look in the mirror and you say, I am worth being consistent. Okay, I am worth it. Consistency is key, and I am worth it. I can do this, and in order for me to do this, in order for me to achieve my goals and what it is I want to accomplish, I have to be consistent. And I owe me consistency. You look in the mirror every day and you say, I owe me consistency. I deserve to be consistent. I will be consistent. In order to achieve my goals and everything that I want, I have to be focused and I have to be disciplined. And if I have focus and I have discipline, then I can be consistent. Okay, I will be actionable, and after that comes consistency, and on my way I go. And therefore, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. I can see that dream that I've been holding on to. I can see it coming to fruition. You have to think about these things. You have to see it, feel it, taste it, breathe it. And once you're able to do that, it's so much easier for you to be consistent and make sure that said things mean something to you. It means something. There are a lot of things in my life that it doesn't matter come rain, sunny or shine. It does not matter if it's raining outside, if it's sunny outside. It doesn't matter the weather. Nothing is going to stand in my way of executing on those things each and every fucking day. You know why? Because those things are important to me. They matter to me. Exercise? Yeah, when I feel like it, if I want to, because it's not that damn big of a deal to me, okay? But the things that matter to me, I show up for those things every day. I don't miss a day. There's not a day go by that I don't show up and I don't execute to the fullest of my ability and my potential, because it matters. I know my why, and I have to execute on my why each and every single day. This is why it's imperative, you guys. You have to stay vigilant. You must stay vigilant. Be vigilant and abreast of the things that matters to you. Understand why they matter, okay? Get in the mindset of holding yourself accountable and say, you know what? The same way I hold my child accountable when they don't do X, Y, Z, or I hold my spouse accountable, or my coworker, whoever it may be, you hold others accountable. You have to start holding you accountable. Holding you accountable. I didn't show up for me today, therefore I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to consequence myself. And tomorrow, I'm going to take the corrective action to make sure that I don't repeat said mistake. I'm not doing that tomorrow. I'm going to correct the behavior. I'm showing up for myself tomorrow. What happened yesterday? Why I did not show up for myself? I have to know and I have to understand what happened, because I'm not making that same mistake tomorrow. If I don't know what happened yesterday, I might just wake up tomorrow and do the same fucking thing over and over again. Because you know what? As human beings, we are creatures of habits. We're creatures of our own bad habits. We're creatures of good habits. Doesn't matter habits, good or bad, we're just creatures of habits. Okay? Bad habits, they're easy to form and hard to break. So when you are in touch with yourself, when you examine yourself, okay, and you understand what it is you're doing right and what it is you're doing wrong, what's working and what's not working, it's easy for you to take the corrective action and do what it is you set out to do. All right, you guys? Until next time, you guys, stay safe out there. Nothing but love comes from a place of love. As always, you guys, go out there and be consistent and show up for you. Follow me in the Wisdom Corner, you guys, for more inspirational messages. Follow me in the Wisdom Corner. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.